Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good evening. Happy Friday. No, Saturday. It's Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. Happy Saturday night to each and every one of you. Hope you had a blessed day today. Exciting time to be in the digital asset space. Edward Franz Klowski is first. Good to see you, bro. What's going on, Kashan? Excuse me. Kashan Smith, Keyshawn. It might even be Keyshawn. It's probably Keyshawn. What is good, my friend? Good to see you. Appreciate you checking in tonight, Keyshawn. Life is good. Life is really good right now. Life is really good. I'm telling you, life is good. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. Happy Father's Day to each and every one of you out there. And back at you, brother, back at you. Happy Father's Day to you as well. Happy Father's Day to each and every one of you out there. Blessed. It's a blessing to be a father. It really is. It's a blessing to be a dad, without question. So the market is doing what the market does. That is for sure. Goodness gracious. Did you guys listen to Mickey B. Fresh and Patty XRP today? Kind of going over. Did you guys know about the ability to compound your Spark token rewards? Pretty cool deal. Excited about being able to do that. That's going to be awesome. I'm telling you, that's going to be awesome. DeFi is on the move. It's only $115 billion space right now. That's all. Just 115. I added some to my position on Curve, just so I can get some of that monster that is Polygon. Indeed. Thank you, Keyshawn. I appreciate that. Been a viewer since let me share this. All right. You're correct, Shark. You're correct, sir. Keyshawn. Been a viewer since last November. You've taught me a bunch. Appreciate you, bro. I'm participating. Indeed. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you being here, Keyshawn, for sure. Life is good right now. Life is really good. I don't know. I haven't taken any dirty, nasty fiat, put it in the market. Miss Crypto Siege hasn't given me the blessing yet. I don't know if I can. Can I put dirty, nasty fiat into the market? I say, can I put some dirty, nasty fiat into the market? She's over here. She's over here, earbutted, doing her painting. So what is going on? This is a Friday night hang, right? Friday night vibes with the Crypto Siege and family.
It's Saturday night.
Saturday night. Did I put Friday night in the stream? Yeah. Hold on. You guys are probably laughing. Crypto Siege has been drinking. I did put a Friday in there. Well, let's change that. I appreciate y'all showing up, even though it's not Friday. That's hilarious. Saturday night vibes. They're like Crypto Siege has lost it. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Anyway. Oh yeah, I gotta put some dirty nasty fiat into the market. I haven't done it. Have not done it. We're getting ready to go on a trip. We'll be gone for about 7 days. How long is our trip? 5 or 7?
7.
7 days. 7 days. So yeah, in any case, and got birthday at the end of this month. Yeah, birthday at the end of this month. Okay. We'll be gone on your birthday, yes? She can't hear me. Yeah, so I got to figure out what's going on there. Got to figure out what is going on with that. She said happy Friday to me. That's hilarious. Can't believe I did that. Well, listen, anyway, life is good. Look, the whole madness with Flare Networks, that's over. So that's cool. You got that behind us. We can move forward and look forward to this launch. Start delegating those Spark token votes. I don't, look, it's hard to say, Keyshawn, what the deal is with freaking China. It's really hard to say. But I just saw something on Twitter. They launched a bunch of ATM machines offering the digital yuan. I believe DJ Peter Voss shared that with the community. That's interesting. They're just moving forward with their thing, which is ultimately just more control. That's what it is over their people, right? It's just more control over their people. But I do love the idea of El Salvador, being the first country. And my understanding is that other countries in South America are looking to do this as well in terms of Bitcoin as legal tender. In other words, anything to get from up underneath the foot, get that foot off their neck of the US dollar. Because, the powers that be decided to weaponize it. And now countries and other nations, they have an opportunity to do something else. It's kind of the way it is. It's kind of the way it is. And I think that's awesome. I think that's amazing. I don't think the dollar was meant to be used as the weapon. Guys, appreciate you checking out. I know it's late night on a Saturday, so I appreciate y'all being here. It's Saturday Night Vibes. DeFi is huge. What do y'all want to talk about tonight? Like, what do you want to talk about? The market is not doing so swell. Bitcoin's at 35,000 again. Did get some encouraging news from Blockchain Backer. It's looking like we're just poised for Bitcoin to begin to do its retrace. He said, like matter of days. So that's encouraging. Tell me about your DeFi strategy. Anybody got a DeFi strategy? I know what's on here with a couple of people that were in DeFi earlier today when I did the live stream. And you guys got a DeFi strategy going on right now? Are you on WanSwap? Are you participating on WanSwap with $5, $10 to see what's going on? Flare Finance will be launching, right? We have to be prepared. We have to be prepared. Just let's go Gambia. Yeah, isn't that interesting? Yeah. So Josh shared with me earlier that freaking Gambia actually is adopting SafeMoon as a currency, coming out with a card and the whole 9 yards. Did you guys know about that? That is interesting. I feel like there's always a bug or something buzzing around my ear, right? So that's interesting. That is definitely interesting to see. That's interesting to see for sure. Not a lot of interest going on the DeFi in terms of stable coins. Not a lot going on there. I want to wait for this retrace to start. Yeah, don't mess around with Iron Finance, Edward Franz Klowski. No, it's not for real. They just went under. They just went from 2 billion TVL to nada. Yeah. Yep. Stay away from Iron Finance, my friend. Yep. And PolySign. Yep. Stay away from Iron Finance. Anything to do with that is kind of toast. It's kind of toast. I was on there for a few days before it went under. Yep. So anything on you guys' mind today that you want to talk about? It's open forum. It's an open forum. Sushi, for some reason, Sushi Swap, somehow the whole Polygon iron thing is messing up Sushi Swap. They can't get their yields right. And yeah. It's not going cool. So I just went to the blue chip. I went to Curve. Ian Carter says flare taxes. What about it? It's not flare taxes. It's the country's taxes, right? So Hugo decided that, you know what, he made a mistake, and he's going to leave things as they were and let each individual deal with their own taxes in their own country, which I think is just brilliant. I do like that you will be able to apparently either opt in or opt out. So Josh, apparently I was incorrect that there is going to be like an opt in to get your 3% or an opt out. Yeah, smart, Josh. Just leave it on Celsius right now because, Celsius is very consistent with their yields. So if you take consistency over a long period of time, it's hard to beat that. What I discovered in being both, in Celsius and in the DeFi space is you have to chase the yield in DeFi. You gotta chase the yield. Got to be nimble, and in chasing, you got to be careful because you could take the wrong turn and end up on iron finance, for example, right? That's the challenge. If you don't have the discipline to stay in the right lanes and hang out with the blue chippers, the established roads like Aave and Curve, right? Sushi, Compound, you earn finance. If you don't have the discipline to stay in those lanes, you might find yourself drifting somewhere on a platform that can get you hurt. XRP Global, what's going on, my friend? Yeah, so you got to chase the yield. You got to jump from platform to platform. Now, you may jump every 45, 60 days, or you might find yourself jumping every week. That's the challenge. That is the challenge. So XRP Global is like, I don't pay taxes without regulatory clarity first. No laws, no taxes. I hear you, my friend. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what's the numbers going to be for Flare Finance. Did you guys know that you can compound? You can compound your Spark in terms of the returns. Did you guys know that? Let's listen to Mickey Be Fresh here for a second. I did want to share that with you guys, and then we'll get back to the chat. What's going on, the new 1%? Good to see you. Good evening. Let's go. Let's check this Mickey Be Fresh out here for a second. Just take a listen to this. Just a few minutes, but I think it's important to. And then we're going to jam a little bit and then get into the chat. I forgot to throw my jam on. Where are we? There it is. Take a listen to this.
Yeah. So with that being said, you're going to get rewards all month long by the FTSO. So the FTSO, you're going to delegate your vote, and you're going to continue compounding. So what you have to do, let's bring this up now, Patty, is that to delegate your vote, you need to, in your Bifrost wallet or Decent, whatever software app supports the Flare integration, you will have to turn it into WFlare to delegate it to an FTSO provider, which will be fairly seamless process inside the wallet, and that gives it smart contract capabilities because the native asset itself doesn't have the delegation function. It's the native asset. That's what Spark is. So by creating it to WFlare, you could then delegate it to a signal provider, and you could get 3 different signal providers you could delegate to, and it's based on percentage. So you could do 33%, 33%, 33%, or 50%, 25, and 25. And you could change those per day. And you earn the Spark daily, or it might even be more than daily. We're not sure yet on the details of that, but you'll be earning them in a short time interval. So they'll auto compound for you. So that by having it as WFlare, people can't trade it on exchanges and simultaneously earn rewards. So what this does is it pulls the supply off of the exchanges. Because if you want to delegate and participate, you got to wrap its WFlare, which will be simple in the wallet. Or if you're on an exchange, you have to delegate it to that exchange, who will then delegate it to a signal provider, or they're the signal provider themselves. So this removes supply from the market. And this is a market mechanism design that it seemed like a lot of the community didn't see. They were just so concerned with scarcity, which doesn't apply to supply that doesn't exist on the market. This market mechanism design will actually create more demand and create a higher value for Spark. Plus, you also have the Spark that will get staked for the F asset system when that goes live roughly 8 weeks after launch. So these are the designs that will drive the price, not scarcity.
Yeah, that's like a very old model to me of how cryptos have been set up. So like obviously Bitcoin's super successful and it's, it's pretty scarce compared to a lot of other assets. But to me is like you know, people could say it's like, you know, okay, owning 0.001 of a Bitcoin.
Yeah, and so I just wanted to share a little bit of that. So just understand that, you know, you know, what Patty was saying there, that's like an old model of this kind of scarcity kind of thing, this supply and cut it in half and burn it and all this other kind of stuff. That's, again, you know, you guys have heard me say, you know, this is not 2017. This isn't your 2017 market. This is a new time. This is a new time, and it's about deploying a different strategy. And Flare Networks realize that, and they put something in place that I believe is revolutionary. And you know, it's up to us as a community in the Flare community. It's up to us as in the Flare community to grow. We have an opportunity to grow this ecosystem. But what he was saying is you're going to be able to earn these Spark rewards daily, and it's going to feel like hourly. But in any case, you can split them up if you want. You can, you know, amongst the 4, I think there might be 4 right now, and who knows who else is going to become an FTSO. For now, I know it's like a EU, and then there's a UK, and then there's Total Labs, and right. And I don't know if it's a 4th one or not. I know it's at least 3, but what Mickey is saying is you don't the value is in how Flare Networks is set up in terms of you earning your rewards. We have to step away. We have to step away from the 2017 mentality of just buying an asset and holding it and putting it on your ledger and waiting for some asset appreciation. That's old school. This is an opportunity, right? Because what people are doing is waiting for this asset appreciation, and then what they're doing, they're getting rid of the asset. They're getting rid of the asset. And ultimately, it's about holding on to the asset and earning yield. This is what Alex Mashinsky discovered years ago. The new game, the breakthrough, the what does he call it? The something app, the app, I forget what he calls it, but the game is earning yield. That is the game. You know, the breakthrough app is yield. That's the name of the game. Holding your asset, leveraging it, not liquidating it. You guys know we talk about that on the channel all the time. Leverage the asset, don't liquidate it. The only reason why we're liquidating when we are going to is because we signed a contract. Me, Miss Crypto Siege, little Miss Crypto Siege. So I said, I got to do something. So I went out and got a bunch more so that I can participate. And I still may get away with, I still might get away with it. So we're going to see, because the great thing is I think we're going to get a really good feel for what the Spark thing in terms of revenue is going to bring, you know, way before freaking just November, December, January of 2022. I start showing some of that good passive income, with the, you know what I mean? What happens when we mint that FXRP? I start showing what that's going to look like. Yep. So I may get away with it. We'll see. You know, that the 5% or up to 5% burn to mint the F assets, cool. Tell me what that Spark is going to look like. So 2 things: you're going to delegate your votes, and you're going to be earning Spark that way, right? And he's kind of saying that you could split it up if you want between the FTSOs. That's cool. So however the Spark is going to come, I don't know if it's going to be daily or hourly. We don't know. But we do know that there's going to be billions, right, in these rewards, these participating reward pools. And that's going to people who participate. The ecosystem is set up to reward participation, not buying it and holding and waiting for asset appreciation. That is what you got to understand. That's what you got to understand. And it's going to be really, really cool because you got to change the spark to the WFLR and then be able to delegate it that way. And it's going to be really cool to see how it's set up. But it's rewarding participation. So participate, delegate your votes, see what that looks like. And again, I think the first two ways that you do it, you're not putting your Spark token at risk. You're not putting your asset that you hold at risk of any kind of losses, which I think is good. And then in addition to that, you're still going to be able to participate when the F-asset system comes in to the signal providers, right? Providing that Spark to signal providers as well. So it's just it's a great thing. So it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be really, really interesting to see. But we're going to have a really good sense of what this can do for us in terms of creating yield. And I'm absolutely 100% excited about it. I'm still convinced that I believe Celsius is going to be a signal provider. Or an agent rather. I think they're going to be an agent. We'll see. But because they're going to, I think they're going to be an agent. We'll see. We'll see. I do know that they're coming out with their cards. So just understand that, delegating the votes to the FTSO is going to be cool. And then then you'll be able to do the Spark as well. The more you delegate, the more Spark you get. It's a pretty crazy system. And then you'll be able to, help the agents out and provide collateral there as well. So it's going to be this what is that called? Gosh, I can't even remember what it's called now. But it's going to be it's a wheel, some kind of wheel. Can't remember. But yeah, it's going to be powerful. The power in holding. There it is, Brian Kennedy. It is. And so the power is in providing and participating in the system. That's where it is. Not on the ledger. Not on the ledger. Not in some wallet. Delegating votes to the FTSO, right? Participating in the governance model. It's going to be really cool. Happy Father's Day, XRP Precision Beats. Thank you. Joey, thank you so much for the super sticker, man. I appreciate that. I almost missed that, bro. Appreciate that. Good to see you tonight. I'm so looking forward to compounding. There it is. Compounding that free Spark. Absolutely. What does mea culpa mean? Does that mean something? What's going on, Mr. Crypto? Josh says, I think the right move in the near term will be BTC pairs and BTC pair trading bots. Interesting. Where'd that go? Man, that thing screamed. I'm getting anywhere from 50 to 70% APR on my Bitcoin. What? That's nice. Are you really? What's going on, Mr. Crypto? Good to see you. I appreciate that. Stay safe on the roads, Mr. Crypto says. I'm driving back home, but wanted to log in. I appreciate that. Mr. Crypto says, your comments on Flare Networks are spot on, buddy. Thank you, Mr. Crypto. I appreciate that. Mr. FOMO, happy Father's Day to you as well, if it's appropriate. Thank you. Thank you. Mark Splice is in the building. What's going on, my friend? Lane? How are you? Good to see you tonight as well. Participating in the Flare Networks is going to be absolutely massive. Just participate. I hope you make a decision to participate. I certainly won't tell you what to do. Hope you make a decision to participate. Understand this is a Flare community being built out, and we can grow, and we can grow to Uniswap numbers. I hope you get that. We can grow to Uniswap TVL, total value lock. You got to think about the bigger picture. Think 2 years from now, 3 years from now. Think about that bigger picture. Think about the millionaires that were minted from being an early participant in Uniswap and Yearn Finance and Curve Finance, Aave. That's the position that we have as the Flare community. That's what we have. That's the opportunity that we have. I believe that wholeheartedly. I really, really do. I don't know what the difference between wrapped asset and F asset, Mark Splice, but it's not an F asset. That I do know. I don't know what the difference is, though. I have to be honest. And so the Flare finance thing is going to be a whole nother different thing, and what they're going to do. I think that, if you've been participating in DeFi a little bit, you can be really comfortable on Flare Finance and what they're doing. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they do. I'm going to tiptoe in though. It's a new platform, has to prove itself, right? I'm going to tiptoe in, but I'm excited to start with a little bit and see how that goes, and participate and do my part to participate. But I got to tiptoe in, right? Because oh, you doing that on KuCoin? You doing that on KuCoin? What? I don't even know that you could do anything like that. I see that number. That's outstanding. How does that work? We'll have to talk about that and see how that works. That's interesting stuff. What's the fees like on using that? Josh, what's the fees like? So, I mean, that is the deal, right? And, I hope you guys get the bigger picture and you can see the vision of, look at Uniswap, look at Curve Finance, look at Yearn Finance, look at Compound. Are the fees per transaction, per trade? Because I used to trade Bitcoin all the time, 5-8 trades a day, type deal. So, but I never used a trading bot, but, because the fees can eat you up, for sure. But so that's what I encourage you to think about. Think about that big picture, right? Think about that big picture. Yearn Finance, Curve Finance, and as the Flare community, we have that same opportunity. We really and truly do. And Flare Finance is on the Flare, right? Flare Networks is on the Flare Networks. Flare Networks is, kind of on the XRP ledger. So it's a different thing. Oh, so no transactional fees, just a fee to use the bot. Gotcha. I gotcha. Interesting stuff. We'll have to talk more about that, bro. KuCoin, huh? A KuCoin trading bot. Interesting. So that's kind of where we are, right? That's the goal. That's the potential. That is the bigger dream for sure. And I like it because we're moving again. This is not 2017. This is not that, buy these assets and hold on to them. It's about putting them to use, creating some yield from the assets. You can have the assets for forever. Can you imagine? You can have the assets for forever. Get yourself to a point where you're earning thousands of dollars a month. It's pretty cool. And, I know a lot of it's going to depend on how much Spark you own, for sure, but it's going to be available on the market for those of you who, may need to get some more. I'm going to get some more. I can tell you that. I'm going to get more when it's available. For sure. I'm definitely going to get some more of the Spark token. And that's the position that we are in today. We're blessed. And so, yeah, so I added into my position on Curve Finance today, So it's cool. So that I can earn a little bit curve and a little bit on the stable coin and a little bit 14% in Polygon, right? So yeah, excited about that. Just putting kind of the dollars to work. And I'm going to get some more dollars and put them to work as well. Don't know if I'm buying any kind of, I just think ultimately, you know, bear market, I'll take the dirty, nasty fiat and buy it then. That's kind of where I am, Yep. If you have XRP, what you can do is mint your FXRP and mint your XRP into FXRP. So you can mint it, right? You turn your XRP into FXRP and you get Spark tokens for that. It's my understanding. Yep. Gordon, what's going on, my friend? So that's my understanding, Mark. If you decide to mint FXLP, you get Spark tokens for doing that, and it's just basically, you know, it's like a wrapped XRP, if you will, and you can use that FXRP on Flare Finance if you want as well. So, I mean, I'm excited, absolutely excited about that. What is Mea Culpa? MIACULPA? Is that like I feel like that's a term I should know or something. Let's see here. Is it something I should know? Okay. Maybe they just spelt it wrong. Through my fault. Okay, the expression is used as an admission of having made a mistake. So that so they got it spelled MIA on on Mickey B. Fresh's live stream. It's actually spelled MEA. I was like, what is Mea Culpa? Yeah. They have it spelled MI. I was like, did they have someone on the stream and I missed it? It's called Mia. So that's what they were referencing Hugo, you know, admitting that he had made a mistake, which I just think is awesome, and getting back to where we were and moving forward and let each and every one individually deal with their countries in their personal tax situation personally. So that's pretty cool. Now people can be adults in the room and, you know, seek counsel from their parents and, you know, get all that kind of stuff done. So, which I think is pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. So, yeah, so that is the deal there, guys. So you guys know about Convex? I'm doing Convex as well. I don't know. Have you guys decided to put $5, $10 on WanSwap and use it? Have you decided? Like I borrowed ETH twice. I borrowed a bunch of ETH and I'm just holding on to ETH. Just holding it. It's mine to do what it is that I want. Yeah. You know, some people say ETH is going to get to 20 grand. I don't know if it is. I don't know if it is. What's a prolapse, Gordon? I don't know what that is, my friend. Does anyone know how to fix a prolapse? No, I don't know what that is. I wish I could help, but I don't know what that is, my friend. So, I mean, look, the market is not great. Let's go over the numbers for you guys. Bitcoin's at 35,000. Ethereum is at $2,192. $2,100 now. Binance Coin's $335. Cardano's $1.40. Dogecoin is under 30 cents at 28 cents. XRP is at 74 cents. Polkadot's at $20. $20 for Polkadot. Wow. Bitcoin Cash is $556. Yeah, so I am under on my 20 grand that I put into the market. Uniswap's at $19.87. Litecoin is at $153. Solana is at $35. And Chainlink's at $20. Polygon's at $1.38. So if anything, if I took some dirty, nasty fiat, I don't know where I would put it, honestly. Yeah, I feel like it's just better to put it in dollars, put it in stable and just earn some stuff and continue saving in stables until the bear market comes around. Until the bear comes around. Yep, so that was a lesson learned for sure. What's Safe Moon doing? Is it, I don't know, what's going on with Safe Moon, Josh? It says it's up 3.5% on the 7-day. So I don't know what Safe Moon or Shiba Inu is doing as well. It's hard to tell with all of them zeros what really is going on in the market. Phantom is, oh my gosh, it's up 28.9%. So it's just doing a little something. What else we got? Pirate Chain, unbelievable. People made some big time money on Pirate Chain. It's in the top 100. I'm happy for all those of you that ended up getting some of that Pirate Chain. I learned about that thing pretty early, and I got scared away. I gotta admit, I got scared away from privacy coins. I really did. Really did. I got scared away. Yeah, so big time lesson, guys. Got to stay nimble. Got to keep some of your dirty, nasty fiat and stable so that you can maneuver when you need to. You know what I mean? What's going on, Unknown Revolver? It's good to see you. Yeah, so the market, unless the market gets back to the 2.5 trillion that it was, right? You know, and then I needed to get back to 2.5 trillion and a little bit beyond that, right? Let's see. Let me see what BCH was at one time and when it was. Bitcoin Cash, for example. When was it? When was it $1,500? May 11th. Goodness gracious. Just last month. Gosh. No, that's 1,200. Oh, is that right? Wait a minute. Yeah, May 11th, it was $1,500. Yep. So I bought more, increased my position in a big way at $700 and something, thinking, man, if it just gets back to the May 21 thing, I can just double my money, right? Not bad. But I made the mistake and I went all in on BCH on an asset, took all my liquid cold powder and put it 100% in there. And I should have saved 20, 30%, right? So that I could have some cash to deploy. But, you know, lesson learned, right? Lesson learned. Yeah, 1547. 1547. So we'll see. The market's playing some interesting games. On the year, it's up 138%. So the market is doing some stuff. So if you listen to Blockchain Backer earlier today, he say we are just about there. Just about there. Saturn Net's got a plan. I like it. Saturn Net 1 says, I'm accumulating Gala token and XDC because I believe they will become F assets in the near future. I hear you, my friend. Seems reasonable to me. $1,000. Pirate Chain to be $1,000. Whoa. Yeah, XDC is not hitting anymore. XDC is making some moves. So I think apparently Gala Games and Flare Finance partnered. Yeah, let me see about that. I mean, people really made out when they got some of that pirate chain. I got to tell you. I mean, goodness, I know crypto rich, man, is crypto rich. Look at that. 13,683%. Wow, on the year. Wow. In November, goodness gracious, it was 007. Wow. And it went all the way up to $16.76. Wow. God bless. That is massive. 13,683% on the year is massive. It's $3 now, $4 now. So if it gets back to just this April numbers, that's about a 4x right there. What market is that on? Let's see. Oh, some tough ones. I'm not a fan of Bilaxy. Trade OGRE. Where is that at? Boy, did that make a move. That is impressive. Shout out to all of those of you who had that pirate chain. Oh my goodness. That was very nice. What's going on, Legendary? Good to see you. Oh, Mark says Gala Games and XDC both have partnerships. Yep. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, right? We will definitely see how it goes there for sure. How can you even buy that pirate chain though? It's so. Sean Rogers says, Mark, you're right. Gala and XDC. So Flare Finance is just that's going to be that opportunity. It's going to be that opportunity. I believe it has a shot, right? It has a shot to be one of those, DeFi platforms to do great things. Yeah, I saw that trade OGRE. How is that to use? Is that pretty easy to use? I've never used it, Josh. Yeah, Gala Games. I'm excited about Gala Games. I think they're going to do tremendous things in the space. But it's going to be interesting to see what you're going to be able to earn. Which asset are you going to be able to earn on Flare Finance? I know why Fen. Yeah, it's a little tricky. Yeah, so I'm wondering what you're going to be able to earn on Flare Finance, right? That's one of the reasons for me personally in the Crypto Sieges home to want to get more Spark token. I want to do whatever I possibly can to mint some of that YFIN because that's going to be a game changer for sure. I really do believe that. It's going to be the game changer. Yeah, so we got to get back to that. I mean, we're still $1 trillion down in the overall market cap for all of the assets, right? We're still $1 trillion down. Bitcoin dominance is 43%. Where are we at? 1.5 trillion. So I mean, we gotta get back to that 2.5. But blockchain backer believes that we are just moments away from starting that retrace, which I think is going to be awesome. What's going on, Bless Cruz? Good to see you. Good to see you. The bug flying around. It's definitely good to see you, my friend. Good to see you checking in. So that's what we're waiting for. Unfortunately, got a little bit of money in the DeFi, not much, right? Not much. Got a few on Aave, but the rates, the return on the money is just not there. It's just not. It's not. It is not there. It just isn't there. It isn't there. So yeah, so you got to do something here. It's just not there. So yeah, on Curve, getting what I can from Curve, which is pretty cool. Have you guys tried out the Curve and Polygon platform? It's pretty seamless to use. Yeah, Blessed Clues, they are. And so we're rolling into, my guy, High Altitude Investing, said that we was going to have like this mini bear. He said June, July. Oh man, Legendary, you're making it happen right there. Legendary says my best performing crypto so far has been AMP. Got in at 0.0005, up 16,255%. That's 162x. That, my friends, is a blessing. Good for you, Legendary. I'm happy for you, bro. Happy for you. Isn't that insane? That's crazy. That's what this market is, man. That is what the market is, for sure. Incognito, you're on QuickSwap? Oh, good for you. You're on there? Yeah, I'm on there as well, man. How are you liking it? All right, brother. Have a good night, Josh. How are you liking QuickSwap, Incognito? How are you liking it? Yeah, I was I don't know if I was going to get on there on the stables. It's like 9%. Incognito 1, how are you liking QuickSwap? Yeah, I was just looking at it. Yeah. It's one of those things. If you can get to that early and earn the token. Yeah, I love the low gas fees. I absolutely love the low gas fees because I'm on Aave with Polygon and Curve with Polygon and Sushi with Polygon. And I didn't get on Quick. It'll be nice. I look at the QuickSwap and don't you liking that incognito to what Flare Finance can be? I mean, the QuickSwap token is $600, right? Which is Quick. It's called QuickSwap or Quick. $600. It started out at $31. Or at least the all-time low is $31. I think it's hit the market at $31, or at least the all-time low. Man, it was an all-time high of $1,590. What's the supply here we got? Circulating supply is 159,000 out of 1 million. Max supply is 1 million. Total value locked is 1 trillion. Is that billion? 1 billion. 1 billion on QuickSwap exchange. Yeah, so that's the deal there, guys. That's the ultimately, I got to see what's up. I was going to put some on. Wait a minute. No, I put it on Curve instead. Yeah. And went with Curve. That's what I believe too, my friend. It really shows that Flare Finance is going to be a real game changer for sure. It's gonna go up. Yeah, we get the D Flare or the Y Flare. We get the DFLR or YFLR, FLR, whichever one. We got to swap it over. right? You gotta change it over. But I'm telling you, that's what I think myself too, Incognito. We have an opportunity with Flare Finance, the same way with the quick swaps and the sushi swaps of the world. And sushi never got as high as freaking I don't know why it's okay. There it is. Let's see how much. What does sushi get up to? That's $7, $8. High of 23. High of 23. It started out at 47 cents. It's $8 today. Man, it was down to, where is it down to? Okay, so it was $7. So yeah, that's the deal there, right? Is the key is to catch these platforms early, and if you can get the tokens early as well. If you can get them early as well. Nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. And that's what we have. C's, do you use WanChain? Yes, I do. Bless Cruz. C's, do you use WanChain for staking XRP? I do. Yep. Yeah, because Celsius, unfortunately, they had to stop providing yield for your deposit on there for XRP. So, yep. I only have a small portion of the XRP there, but yes, I do. I like using it. And I deposited XRP and I did borrow. I did use the XRP as collateral to borrow. I borrowed ETH. This is not financial advice. I'm just sharing what I did on the platform with you guys, but that's what I did. I feel like I should borrow some more ETH now. But XRP, what, 70 something cents right now? Interesting. What do you are you using that, Bless Cruz? Are you using WanChain? I would love to hear more of the family getting involved in DeFi for sure. You don't want to step into Flare Finance like, what does it mean swap, and what does it mean yield, and what does it mean farm, and right? You don't want to do that. You want to be comfortable. And you can, you want to be comfortable, right? So you can start on WanSwap, $5 or $10. Then you can transition over to Sushi Swap, Polygon Sushi, Polygon what is it? What is it? Hold on. It's app.sushi.com. And you basically go swap, pool, yield. It's pretty simple. SaturnNet1, how do you plan to mitigate taxes on the 3% monthly drop? How do I plan on mitigating taxes? Well, I'm going to treat it like income, right? I'm going to treat it like income, right? That's our plan, right? With our team. I'm going to treat it as income, and I'm going to write it off like I would write off normal income as a cash flow business owner. Yeah. Check out my videos. I got a couple of videos on how to do that, Bless Cruz. But that's what I'm going to do, SaturnNet1. I'm going to treat it as income. I'm going to treat it as regular income. That's the plan, to treat it as regular income. But, let the IRS decide what it is, because they haven't decided what it's going to be and how it's going to be. They don't know. And so I'm planning for that, right? Just like I do, any other normal income, itemized deductions and taking advantage of the 300 and something plus write-offs for having a cash flow business that you run from your home. Yeah. Yeah, right now, Bless Cruz. It's great to be able to test it out real small. I started out on WanChain like 10, 20 bucks. I moved it up to 50 total dollars. Then I moved it up to 100 total dollars, then to $500, then to $1,000, right? You know, see if I can, you know, put it on, take it off. What's the fees like? It's just like Polygon in terms of the fees, 0.001. So 0.001, just like Polygon, which is cool. You can come off the ledger and go from the ledger to WanChain, from WanChain to Ethereum, from Ethereum to WanChain, backwards and forwards. It's pretty cool. Very intuitive, very user friendly. Bless Cruise for sure. Very user friendly. All right, guys. So listen, I got to wrap this thing up. I got to get up in the AM. It's been a really cool hang. I definitely encourage you guys to get comfortable and familiar with Flare networks. If you're not on a DeFi platform, I definitely recommend trying and testing out WanSwap to see what it looks like, and app.sushi.com. See what it looks like. Aave, the yields aren't that great. Curve is pretty good if you just want to take regular dollars and deposit it, right? Stable coin dollars and deposit and earn. It's very easy to use, and that's polygon.curve.fi, polygon.curve.fi, right? You don't have to worry about the impermanent loss, right? I mean, for the most part, because they're stables for the most part, right? Deposit stables on there. Earn 3, 4, 5% on the stables. Earn some Polygon as well, right? On your dollars. So, all right, guys, listen, I'm going to, yeah. It's very true, Mark Splice. If you're making passive rewards and with staking, especially in the DeFi space, how does anyone know you got anything? You're welcome, Incognito. You're absolutely welcome, my friend. You're welcome. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to end this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I are already winning. Have a great night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.
I just need to finish the